Hey everybody, happy Friday, Feliz Viernes, Feliz Sexta-feira. Happy deadlift day, Feliz dia de levantamento terra. Wasn't my normal deadlift party day. Switched things up a little bit because I'm still kind of, I'm kind of hurting. So a little bit of a story. Wednesday, after I got done working out and explaining how my shoulders were not being super cooperative because of all the shoveling last week, I was taking some stuff out to the trash and hit a really nice patch of ice. And so I fell again, and I fell hitting a patch of ice a couple weeks ago. Really scraped up my knee solid. This time it was my elbow. It's bandaged now, but there's a pretty nasty scrape here and a really good gouge right here. And all this stuff, right? I think there's like a tendon that inserts right in this area too. Right, and then like the ulnar nerve runs through here. So that's kind of fun. And then I landed initially on the heel of my palm, and so even right here, my wrist is kind of hurting. So I got to keep an eye on that, see what's going on, and whatever, man. So kind of switched things up because I didn't want to go as heavy with deadlifts today, and I really didn't want to fiddle around with bringing the other bar out, and I didn't want to do. I just want to keep things as simple as possible. I'm not going to do accessories either because this wrist is hurting. Man, it kind of stinks sometimes. You know, life throws them curveballs at you. And, you know, what are you going to do? But still did 50 deadlifts because I'm 50 years old. Why not, right? So 5 sets of 10 at 300. And I got those done kind of touch and go kind of way. And yeah, I did them, right? And a lot of people are like, oh, touch and go deadlifts, they don't count. Because, you know, you're using the rebound off the floor to get the lift going again. And that makes sense, but not. A lot of times when I hear people say, oh, that's cheating, rebounds and all that kind of stuff, I'm like, have you tried them? Have you tried doing touch and go deadlifts? I'm not talking about like dropping the last and trying to like hit. I'm like just trying to slow, because if you're doing a touch and go right, it's like slowing down, tapping, and you're coming right back up again. And in some ways, it feels a little bit easier, and you're keeping under tension the entire time. So maybe that's why, I don't know. But people say they're easier. I don't think they are. Long story short, I think they're equivalently as hard. The one thing I will say is you don't get to relax. And sometimes some of the deadlift work is getting everything set back up again to make that pull. So sometimes when you're sitting down, relaxing, you got to set everything up. I mean, that's kind of, some cases, wasted energy. In this case, when you're doing a touch and go, you're staying under tension the entire time. That whole time under tension kind of deal. And so I did that, and that's what I did. And I did it, and it felt okay. You know? Cool. And I don't know, man. It's been a weird week. It's been a weird 15 months. I don't know what's going to happen next. And you know, it's not good when you kind of when you don't have stability where you think you should have stability. So I have to create it other places, and I do that with, you know, my personal life in the gym, and those things are good and stable, except for, you know, when I fall down like an old man and get hurt. But you know, I'll keep moving along. Good thing, right? I was making a video, and then my oldest daughter called me. She's on spring break right now, needed to chat, and I was glad I could be there for her. It was a good talk, you know, even though it wasn't under the best circumstances that talk could be had under. We were on the phone for about 40 minutes, and that was nice. It was nice to have a minute to chat with her. But anyhow, I got my work done. I got the main thing done that I need to get done, which is 50 deadlifts on a Friday. And I did them. And I think that it was a good enough session to count. So that being said, Happy Friday. Feliz Viernes. Feliz Sexta-feira. And as always, I hope you have a great weekend ahead. Espero que você tenha ótimo fim de semana em frente. And don't forget, get into those gyms, hit those goals, and get swole. Peace.